cleaning out all the vases, which is what I do every Monday. So I've done those two, can you see them? So I've cleaned these out, I've cleaned that one, changed the water, blah, blah, blah. I'm now going to do this one. Look how beautiful this is still looking. This is the one that I got for my birthday from B. And this is the one that I got from Luke for Mother's Day, which was a week later. It's starting to look a bit tired. We can see, but still, there's still... See? I'm just not that person that throws things away. And this is the one I got from George for Mother's Day. So I've cleaned all them out. So I've got that one to do as well. And this one. So I'm going to do that just now. So what I do is basically, I just take out all the flowers, plonk them in the sink, into the water, and then get my wee scroogey thing and just rub around my vase, clean out my vases. Trim the flowers again. Sorry, you're kind of low. I should go and get my stand thing for that camera, you know. Hold on, I think I'm going to go and get it. I've got these things and I don't use them. Hold on, I shall be back. I'm back. This is the thing. So I can stand it there. So it's just a little mini tripod. There is a funny name for these, but I can't remember. Okay, I had to go and rub, add some cotton to the tooth of the tripod thing, because you know the thing of my camera is all worn. So now I know why I haven't been using them. It's still probably, let's hope that holds. Anyway, how's that? No, that's better. Right, back to cleaning the jar. So how are we all doing today? It's a lovely day today. So I've been to the gym. I did body pump, 45 minutes. I came in and took Liddy a walk, and then now I broke my fast, and now I'm gonna clean downstairs, because that's what we've done on Monday. We haven't done this on the vlogs for ages, have we? So like I said, the first thing I do is I clean out all the vases. One of those jobs that I don't really enjoy doing, but I don't like to waste flowers either, and I don't like the vases to look dirty. So it has to be done, and I'm glad once it's done. So that's my vase washed. And now I'm going to trim my flowers. There we go. Take off any bottom leaves and just sort of put them back in. There you go. So that's what I'm up to this Monday, and I need to start organising my packing as well, what I'm going to take, what I'm not going to take. So I'll talk to Gula, she's due back soon from Cyprus, see what she recommends clothes wise. It's normally, I mean, I used to go at this time of the year anyway. I used to always go in May because it was my dad's birthday. Why did I used to go in February? Can't remember. But I used to go quite a lot to Cyprus when my dad was unwell. Myself, I used to travel over just to kind of give my mum a hand as well. Just to be there, basically, for them when she was looking after my dad. But anyway, so it's normally kind of, it's not shorts weather, but it's probably our summer over here. So it's kind of cutaway tops, t-shirts, jeans, that sort of thing. Lightweight clothes, probably. Right, I'm going to finish doing this, and I'll catch you soon, because honestly, it's the battery. People, it's the battery. Hello and welcome to Wednesday the 20th of March. It is actually spring equinox today, which means we're going to have the same amount of daylight as we are darkness. So that's what's happening today, and as of tomorrow it means we're going to have more daylight than we are darkness, whatever darkness is called. Okay, right, I have just rinsed my black-eyed beans. I'm going to put them in my pot. Look how white these are. These are the ones my auntie sends me. So I'm just going to add some water, give them one quick boil, rinse them, and then boil them again when they're nearly cooked, I'm going to add my greens, and then we're going to eat them with olive oil, and I might fry up some onion as well. So that's what we're up to today. Oh, hold on, I'm just going to put my pot on the stove. That's the pot on the stove. I'm also going to start cleaning my fridge as well. I'm a bit late, people, because I've got washing out. I'm doing these major workouts at the moment, and they are hard going. Like the one I posted last week, I'll post today's somewhere as well. I've actually done a shorts video on what we do, so there was 3 of us today doing it, so I'll link the shorts video in my description box just in case you haven't seen it. So it really takes it out of me. So I came home, I had something to eat, I broke my fast, I took Lily a walk, because now what I'm doing is I'm walking Lily after I eat, because that's supposed to be better for you. So that's what I'm doing now. And came home, showered, straightened my hair, because last night I washed my hair and I just left it and it was crazy today. So I got a little bit of makeup on, just a little bit of makeup on, just to brat myself up, because people, why not? Why not? It just makes you feel a wee bit better, okay? Well, it makes me feel better. Anyway, and so what was I saying? Yeah, so, and then I was knackered. I was like really tired, so I took a wee bit of time out on the bed, just lying down, chilling, and I'm going to clean my fridge, get that cooked quickly, and put the Hoover away, which I asked Rico to empty and he never puts it away. Never ever, like literally from there to like in the cupboard in there, right? That's just too much for him to do. I don't understand why he doesn't do that, but hey ho, he'll probably say I don't understand why you don't empty it. So I suppose it's the same reason for both of us. We can't be bothered. To put it nicely, also I just wanted to say I hope my camera isn't making a lot of noise. Apparently in my last video, the kind of get ready with me with all the new makeup that I got, there was a lot of clicking noise, and that's very common with the Canon G7X Mark II, because what it's trying to do, it is trying to focus basically. So I've kind of set it now, so it just kind of just focuses on me. So we'll see if it carries on. I want to clean my fridge, put the Hoover away. I want to make some date treats with pecans and chocolate, and cook dinner is the plan. That's the plan, people. Even his slippers are sitting right here. Honestly. Okay, let's start off by picking the Hoover up and simply putting it away. So that Hoover won't come out again until next Monday, because I only use that for my big clean outs Monday and Tuesday, and then I use my wee one. Right, I've also washed my thing for my mop, so we can get that back on and put away. So that just, I mean, just honestly, 2 things like that out just makes the whole place look like an utter mess. Right, nice clean mop, ready for use, and that goes. Okay, that's that. Let's put Rico's slippers away. By the way, that was the slippers we got from, they're really quite comfortable, from, where were we just recently? Where were we, people, in Loch Lomond, that hotel? Cameron House. That's the ones we got from Cameron House, because they were really comfortable. So I'm just going to take them, because I've never taken slippers ever before from hotels, but apparently you're supposed to take them away because they do not reuse them, so they just bin them. So I thought, well, just use them if you get 2 lots of wear out of them, but actually, because they're actually quite good. So why not, people? See, we just don't like to waste things. It's all about reusing things. That's the kind of era we are in just now. Right, let me clean my fridge, because you don't really want me to, you don't want to see me clean my fridge, do you? No, you don't. So I'm going to clean my fridge, and I'll probably come back to you at some point as well. Fridge is cleaned. My greens are washed. Second boil on. I'm now going to got my food processor out because I'm gonna make my little treats. So I just make these things up now. It's just a matter of kind of just getting the right consistency, and yeah, it's always the same ingredients. Like you can either stuff the dates with peanut butter, or I don't know, you just do whatever you want. Dip them in chocolate, whatever. Honestly, I don't really pay much attention to it. So just to save time, I like it when I kind of crunch into a bit of chocolate amongst the pecans and the dates and all of that. So I just mix everything together, add peanut butter. Then if the consistency's too thick, I just add some water. So I'm just going to put them in there and give them a chop roughly. I don't want them like, I just want them roughly chopped. Right, and then I'll probably, I don't know, either put my nuts in or my dates. Normally I do the dates first, but I'm going to go with the chocolate, because once the dates go in, it's kind of hard to mix things in. So that's what we're going with. Sorry about the noise. So just like chocolate chips, and this is what I always use. So it's organic, it's 85% cocoa, it's dark chocolate obviously, and so it's just like kind of, so you get a bit of a crunch of a chocolate. Now I'm going to add my pecans in, and you always need to taste. Oh my goodness me. Again, not too much. Now I'm going to add my dates. And I'm not going to taste the dates, because I actually don't, they're too sweet for me, because I don't eat sugar or kind of sweet things. Anyway, is that me go home? Sweet things anymore. Things like that taste really, are these pitted? I don't know if they're pitted. Are they pitted? Yes! They would have been great for stuffing them with peanut butter. Right, let's get them in there. No quantities, I just go with the flow, people. What's in this bag? This is a 200-gram bag of dates, pitted grapes, and 150 grams of pecans, and just a bar of chocolate. So far. Okay, that's what it's looking like so far. So these wouldn't roll because it's too crumbly. So I'm going to add peanut butter, and I'm going to add some water as well. And then I'm just going to freeze them. And well, I'm going to roll them up and freeze them. There we go. Now it's kind of gungy, so I'm just going to actually, I'm not even going to roll them up. I'm just going to spoon them out like that onto greaseproof paper. And that's it, done. I might even put a dollop of peanut butter on top because I love peanut butter. Okay, my black-eyed beans are cooked. I've added some salt just to stop them from cooking anymore, because you don't add, hello, I'm over here. If you don't add salt, if you add salt, it stops them from cooking, basically. So I've added the salt now. Like, it keeps them hard, so I don't want them now. Oh my goodness me, what's happening to this camera? I don't want them now getting any softer. I'm going to add my greens, add some lemon juice, and yeah, that's dinner. Simple. Okay, and whilst they cook, whilst the greens cook, we are gonna scoop these onto the tray. Okay, ready for the freezer. I've topped some of them with yogurt, I've topped some of them with pine nuts, some of them with peanut butter, some of them with everything. I know they look like little dollops of poo-poo, but they taste delicious. Well, we hope they're going to taste delicious because I just make it up as I go along. Okay, this is the reality, people, when I'm doing things. Okay, now I'm going to tidy up. That's cooked, so that's off. I'll just keep hot in there. I'm going to tidy everything up, and then I'm going to fry up an onion for that because I like fried onion with that. It's not the done thing, but that's how I like it, amongst my olive oil. And my knees starting to give me drips. See, I used to run a lot. I've said this before on the vlogs. I used to run a lot for charity. I used to do charity runs, and I had to give up running because I actually got quite fast at running. Like a 10k, I could run it really quickly, but I ended up doing my knee in, and with these workouts that I'm doing just now, which involve a lot of running, my knee, today my knee is really giving me a bit of bother. So tomorrow I'm resting. I'm not doing a major workout. I'm just gonna do like an LBT class. That's part of that class is a step class. Then I'm doing yoga, so that'll kind of rest it a wee bit, and then I should be all right for Friday. It's MetaFit Friday. It's circuits. It's not running on it, but we're back running on it on Saturday, so I'll see how I feel, because it's really giving me, it's aching today, aching. By the way, what I haven't mentioned is that our Easter fasting has started. So our Great Lent, our Orthodox Great Lent started. So Monday it started with just being allowed greens, vegetables and fish. You were allowed on Monday, and then as of yesterday, you know, it was basically a vegan diet. And you know, I'm very strict and have always done it for the full amount of time, but in between our fasting period we are going to Cyprus, so I thought there's no point, because I want to eat my kebabs in Cyprus, people. So, you know, and if that's the biggest sin I make, then that's the biggest sin. May that be it. May that be the biggest sin I ever make in my entire life. But obviously it's not going to be. So I'm not fasting. Although yesterday I had fish on Monday, I had mackerel on Monday, and I had salmon yesterday. Today we're having the beans, so I'm gonna try. Well, no, I'm not fasting. I'm not even gonna. It's a lie. I'm not gonna fasting. And honestly, I also know that a totally vegan diet doesn't work for me, because I work out so much. My excuse, people. I just basically have a big appetite, and just eating like a vegan diet. Because I won't eat things like vegan pies or anything. I'm not going to go and buy ready meals or all that. So it's going to be like pure foods that I eat, unprocessed foods that I eat. But for me to fill up with those types of foods, I'll need bread, and that's what happens to me. I fill up with bread, whether it's, you know, making my own bread, sourdough. It would be good bread, but too much bread for me is not good. It starts bloating me, because I'm more geared to a protein diet. So when I start eating like that, I feel very, very bloated. So I'm not doing that to myself. I will fast the last week. You know, that's when most people fast, just for the last week of the Easter week, Holy Week, basically. I will do that week, and I'll do it really, really, I'll be really strict with it. But yeah, so yeah, those of you that have been with me for years and years and years, you know how I really get into this fasting period, but I'm not doing it this time. I decided right at the start. Even Luke said to me at the weekend, "There, you're starting your fast." I said, "I'm not doing it." And he says, "You're not?" I says, "I'm not doing it," because the boys have grown up with me always fasting. So yeah, we're not doing it this year, people. But like I said, may that be the only sin. Okay, we have Rico home, so he is chopping the onion for me. So he's doing 2 different onions, just for different tastes. I'm going to fry them up and then just put them in with the louvi, with the black-eyed beans. But I wanted to mention a very, very, very special person. I was waiting for Rico to come home before we mentioned this very special person, because we know she enjoys the vlogs. So we all know we were restaurateurs, and while we were in the restaurant, our customers, our clientele, we became good friends with lots of them.
Correct.
We got to know them really, really well, and one of those was our Sharon. Hi Sharon. And we got to know the lovely person, but we saw their children growing up, and that happened with a lot of our customers, so they became more than just customers. So Sharon has had some major surgery. She's recovering well. So what actually happened was her esophagus ruptured, which is a very, very dangerous thing to happen to anybody. I mean, we have experience of that, because same thing happened to Rico's dad, but he made a full recovery. Anyway, I was talking to Sharon's daughter Caitlin on Instagram, and that's how I found out about her mum and not being well. And I had said to Caitlin at the time that, you know, the same thing had happened to Rico's dad and he recovered well. So that gave us some hope, because at that point, you know, they were really, really quite scared of the situation. Anyway, so I'm giving a big, we are yes, giving a big shout out to Sharon and all the family. We're thinking about you. Get well soon, Sharon.
Absolutely, get well soon.
And you can do this. You can absolutely do this. I'd say cheers to her, but she doesn't drink. I always used to laugh about that, because she just wasn't into alcohol at all. So yeah, get well soon. Also, if anybody is into crystals and all of that thing, I'll try and link Caitlin's Instagram down in my description box, and you can give her a follow as well. So yeah. Hello my darling people, welcome to Friday the, I have no idea, oh, I haven't even got my Apple Watch on. I had to take it off because it's run out of battery. What date is it? Hey Siri, what's the date today?
It's Friday the 22nd of March 2024.
Thank you. So it's the 22nd of March 2024. People, I've lost my mojo for filming. Don't know what's wrong with me. I am struggling big time. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, I've just done a shorts video on this lipstick. This is the Sweet Nudes from Huda Beauty. It feels really lovely. Do you know, for me, a lipstick has to feel like you're not wearing a lipstick, and I think that's the art of a good lipstick. You don't want to wear a lipstick and be aware of it. Like for me, I love a red, you all know I love a red lipstick, and I have plenty of red lipsticks here which I'm sharing out. There was quite a few of one of my favourite colours in there, the Dior 999, and so I'm sharing them out between the girls, like my daughter-in-laws and my cousin as well, because she was desperate to try 99. I'm trying to get her into higher end makeup, my cousin, because you know, they're not all that stupid to spend all this money and all this stuff, but some of us are lucky to get it for nothing. Thank you. It's only wall paint. So, and I like to share the love. These are amazing. The P. Louise lip liners are amazing. I was saying on my last vlog, and I didn't finish it off, the one where I was playing with makeup. Anyway, yeah, what I started saying on that video was, and I didn't finish my sentence of, because I'm quite guilty of that, and I've only noticed that since I've started editing myself, and I think, oh my god, you've not finished your sentence. So back to the sentence that I originally started in the last vlog. Always use a lip liner. It just enhances the lips. because I tell you, when I did one of my shorts videos on on one of those, the red lipstick, the I can't remember, but the red last shorts video I did of a lipstick, I didn't use a lip liner, and my cousin messaged me. She said, you have no top lip. I don't have a massive top lip, but she says to me, you have, anyway, I'm not getting to the actual conversation we had, but the basis of it was, and I didn't use a lip liner on that video, on that shorts video. I didn't use a lip liner. It didn't enhance it. I don't have the biggest of top lips. We shall go and get it enhanced. But anyway, so yeah, always use a lip liner, even if it means using a nude one. It just adds that something extra. I never ever put a lipstick on without a lip liner, and to me a lipstick doesn't look quite right without a lip liner. But in that video I wanted to show the true colour of the lipstick, which it didn't anyway, so I decided not to use a lip liner, because I think sometimes people would rather see a lipstick without a lip liner, because a lip liner does change the colour of your lipstick. The one I am wearing today is P. Louise Treat Week. I'll link the video below, and with that, but I mean, you can see what it looks like on. It's lovely. Really feels lovely, lovely. I'm trying to think, have I had Huda Beauty before? I don't think I have. So I was saying I've lost my mojo for filming, but I'm going down that thing again of I'm sick and tired of watching. Obviously I follow a lot of YouTubers that are into the luxury community, but I'm getting to that point again. I'm fed up of looking at bags, and it's always like, now everybody's posting now about this thing with Hermes and the lawsuit, and like once you've seen one, you've seen them all, and I get quite bored of it. Just give me the result, you know. I don't want to keep hearing everybody's opinion. Is that bad? Is that bad, people? So I'm not going to talk about it. But what I will say is, what about all these, can Hermes now come to all those YouTubers that have been saying, well, I had to go on a journey, you have to go on a journey, and they didn't put a disclaimer. They didn't say, what is it Jacob says, who, by the way, get well, Jacob. He's not well, he's in hospital just now. He's out of hospital today. We heard he was out of hospital. So this is Super Jacob. I'm sure you all know who Super Jacob is. So I don't know what's wrong with him, but he's, see what I mean, going from one thing to the next, people. Right. So what was I talking about? Oh, Hermes, that's right. But right, that's okay. I get it now. So he always says, what is it he always says? Allegedly, and it's all done for entertainment purposes. Yeah. So none of them have really said this when they've said they've had to go on journeys, and the sales assistants at Hermes has said that they basically need to buy this, that and the other, you know, to even be considered for a bag, blah blah blah. I wonder if Hermes can come to those individuals and say, by the way, show me the proof that we as the brand Hermes have said you need to go on that journey. Because they didn't put a disclaimer out. I'm just saying, people, I've said before, like, I've known people like Sally who didn't have to go on any journey. I've said that plenty of times, and she got her Hermes Birkin just like that without a journey. So I don't know, but here I am moaning that people are all talking about it, and I'm talking about it, as you do. As you do, people. I just thought I was, because I was like that. But all these YouTubers that are saying, because if I hadn't watched all these videos, I would never have known that you had to go on a journey to buy a Birkin bag. It's only because I watch these YouTube videos that I would have just gone in naturally, as I do. This is what I said when I bought my Van Cleef and Arpels. This thing here. I went in quite naive, and I think sometimes when you're naive and you go in and you just ask for what you want rather than being so aware of, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do. I think it's better if you just walk in with no expectations and act as you would in any other shop. And that's what I did when I got that. So yeah, I think sometimes on YouTube we kind of overthink things over, and things are different in different countries. I've never been one for this. See, when I've watched people honestly going, I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but you do you and everybody do them, but me personally, I buy things that I want. I would definitely, yes, I have a drawer full of click-clacks, but I liked them, I was into them at the time. Not so much now, because you know, there's only so much of an arm that I have, you know, and there's a fine line, people, between classy and tacky. So you know, if I bought everything I had, people. Anyway, says her with, let's not get into that. Right, I'm gonna stop because I'm in one of those moods, and I've been like that all day today. I started off on my Instagram today. Anyway, let's leave it. This is my warm-up. My vlogs are my warm-up to doing the video. So the video I'm planning to do is from moving from a day bag to an evening bag and all of that. Let me tell you what I have on my face today. I have, that's all I have on, this palette here. So this is the powder blush palette. So this basically, this is all I have used. So I've used this both for my eyes, for my cheeks, for everything, nothing else, not even my Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize. This is all I have actually used today. So I started off as always with a light colour as my base, and then started building. I can't even remember now what ones I used, but I just went for the blush, with the contour, with everything. I mixed and matched just using this one palette. And I actually think when you use the same colour on your cheeks and your eyes, I think it's a really nice effect. I've done that before, and I think it just all seems to blend in really nice. So this is, like I said, this is a blush palette. It's not a contour palette, it's just a blush palette with different tones in it. And that's what I used. I used the light colour as well on my cheeks as a highlighter, but we know I always like a bit more glow, so I did enhance that area with the Vive. It's not the Dew, is it? Is it the Dew? Do we have it here? I have it here. With, yeah, it is. It's the Skin Dew, which is the highlighter. I get mixed up between the Nova and the Dew. So the Nova is what I use as a base, and the Skin Dew is what I like. Actually, I do use the Skin Dew as a base as well, because it gives me that, just that wee bit extra glow, because I'm very much into the glow. So just thought I would let you know that's what I did with that. So that's another palette that I have played with and absolutely loved. There we go, both on the eyes and on the cheeks. Do not be scared of mixing and matching. The other thing is, I used these when I did the Get Ready With Me. I used the lip liners as an eyeliner, and It's Only Warpaint said to me, she messaged me and she said they're all lip liners. I hope it hasn't bothered your eyes, and it actually hasn't. And honestly, I do believe you can mix and match all makeups, but don't take my word for it, that's just my opinion. People, just saying. Okay, so that's another one that I have tried and absolutely loved, but as these were dedicated for the girls, I will be passing them on to the girls, because they are really for the girls, they weren't for me. So I don't know if I said this, It's Only Warpaint actually specifically had certain items and all of these things that she got just for me. So her because the girls were like that. Andri, make sure you keep some for yourself. I said, it's okay. I have the ones that are especially for me, like the Vive items, like this amazing lip balm and all of that. So I know, but I do. Oh my goodness, just as I was sitting here, just ready to start filming, Rico was shouting on me to say the Princess of Wales has been, what she's been battling with basically is cancer. A wee young mum, and you know, everybody's been giving her such a hard time about why they're not coming out to say, and when you look at her sitting there explaining, actually she's got 3 children that she needs to explain it to first before she comes out and tells basically Tom, Dick and Harry that really at the end of the day mean nothing to her, if we're going to be honest here, because that's the truth. And to sit there and it's shocking. It's just, it's not even shocking, it's sad. And I know everyday people are struggling with that, but the fact that she has to explain it to the whole world why she actually didn't want to talk about it. You know, where the ordinary person can just sit and not talk about it if they don't want to, but everybody's putting this pressure on her because they are the royal family. Just hope she recovers well.